have a guy like this, the same level of hair loss, like you mentioned the Norwood scale. The Norwood scale is just the level of hair loss, the pattern.
The pattern,
And
yes, that's it.
he may have a tiny head, and that might be 3,500, 4,000 grafts.
Yes.
That same exact area with 100% density.
You got it.
So
Perfect.
even with the same surgeon, same level of hair loss, two patients could have vastly different numbers of grafts for that reason.
Want to know how I came up with this idea?
Yeah. How did that happen?
There was a patient. I did a video call with him, and he sent me some photos, and I just saw, and he was a class, maybe a class 4A or 3 to 4 in the Norwood scale, and my approach would be 4,000 grafts, 4.5 thousand grafts. But he went to other surgeons and they said exactly the same thing, 4,000 to 4.5 thousand grafts. But it turns out that when he got here and I saw his head size, I was, oh man, I would need much more. And I put 5.5 thousand grafts or 5.6, something like this. In the post-operative, he questioned why the amount of grafts. He was not happy that I gave him more grafts, transplanted more grafts in order to improve his hair transplant. And he was complaining that I couldn't feel perfectly his crown. I was starting to open. So he complained about the amount of grafts, but he complained about,
Why did you use so many grafts? But also, why didn't you fill my entire head?
Why didn't you use more grafts?
Yeah.
So I just realized that no, this Norwood scale is not suitable for plain hair transplants because we need numbers.
Yeah.
So I need to develop something, and I started with the precise scale, and we ended with the scalp scan, and amazing tool to help anyone who wants to plan hair transplants.
And it makes it a lot simpler because for someone like me who I hate math was not my friend, but it makes sense when you look at when you think of square centimeters, it's just like square footage. It's the surface area of your scalp. Everyone's head shape is different. You could have someone who has a really small head. The whole top of their head could be maybe 250 square centimeters. Another person with a big head would be double